Ooh, a new package from Slow Gear Electronics, all the way from Oklahoma in the USA. Let's open it up, shall we? Ooh. Oh, nice box. And extra pick tins. I love it. Oh, we got a little letter. It says, Jam, thanks so much, appreciate you. 2 pick tins, one for you, one for someone else. Only made 18 of them. Pretty awesome. But this is what we came here for. Ah. Well, would you look at that? That looks absolutely lovely. Well, hello everyone, it's Jemmuel here. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this video and for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. If you don't know who I am and if this is your first time watching one of my videos, let me introduce myself to you. My name's Jem and I'm a session touring musician and a music director and music producer here from Sydney, Australia. I've worked with many artists here in Australia and also overseas, including people like Cade Bennett and Gabby Barrett from American Idol, and many other artists from different kinds of music, ranging from rock to pop to blues to funk to jazz. And I've worked with a lot of people in the Christian music industry as well, including people like Luke Munns, Nigel Hendroff, City Light, and I've done some social media guitar work with people like 440 Sound and Tone Junkie TV, and working with people, interviewing people like Stu G and Drew Shirley of Switchfoot, and many others. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about this brand new product from Slow Gear Electronics called the Maid, which stands for Microactive ISO-DI. If you guys don't know who Slow Gear Electronics are, they are the sister company of Pinstripe Pedals. Both companies are ran by Charlie Fox, who is one of the most amazing people on the planet and one of the most creative engineers you'll ever meet in your life. He is the genius behind products such as the Daiso Plus. And if you guys want to know the difference between Pinstripe Pedals and Slow Gear Electronics, Pinstripe Pedals is a company that he has designed to create more touring grade quality stuff, so things such as bigger transformers with more bigger enclosures and casing that will withstand the rigorous things that happen on touring. You know, when you're out on tour, things get thrown around and bummed and busted. And Slow Gear Electronics is a company that he's designed to create products which is more studio grade quality stuff, so more utilitarian use, things which are created more for studio musicians and studio equipment. And both are very high quality products and both very high quality companies. So let's talk about the Maid. What is it? Why should you have it in your rig? And what does it do? If you are familiar with the Daiso Plus, this is pretty much a similar product, but it is, as you can see, it is much more smaller. And instead of running a bigger enclosure and a big Jensen transformer like the Daiso Plus does, it is using op amps. The way that the Maid is powered is through this 9 to 12 volt input here, which can be ran by any Boss style power supply, whether you're running a 1-spot or any isolated power supply on your pedal board. And there is a circuit inside the Maid where it actually doubles your voltage to 18 volts to give you more headroom. And the circuit is super clean and it is super quiet. One of the most unique features about the Maid is the fact that it has a ground lift switch similar to the Daiso Plus. So if you're on stage or if you're in a studio and you're experiencing some ground loop hums, having a ground lift switch is such an important thing to have so you can get rid of any unwanted noise. Another amazing thing about the Maid is how light it is. Don't be fooled by its weight. This thing is made out of really high quality aluminum casing. The ports of the jacks of the XLR and the 1/4 inch are super high quality, nice and rugged. The switches are nice and rugged too. And also, this is just a pre-production model, so the graphics on this isn't the correct one, but I will throw a photo of the correct graphic right now. This definitely has the DNA of the quality that you would expect from a Pinstripe Pedals product. And you know you're getting a top-notch quality product because Charlie is always about bringing the best quality in whatever product he does. The amazing thing about the Maid is because of its smaller size, you are able to fit this in more than just your big size pedal boards, but now this pedal board can fit in pedal boards the size of a pedal train Nano, pedal train Metros. It can fit into Mono Lite and Mono Lite Plus pedal boards. And if you're running a flat pedal board with rubber feet extenders such as the Creation Music Company Aero series, the Maid can fit underneath all those pedal boards. For example, I have my little pedal train Metro 20 pedal board here, and as you can see, it can pretty much fit inside this pedal board. Like, geez, look how small it is. Like, it fits right in between that gap. And I love just how compact it is and just how light it is. Geez, this thing weighs like a feather. If you are someone like me who uses a digital modeler for your pedal board or in the studio and you have nowhere to connect your 1/4 inch jacks to XLR, having a box like the Maid is such a powerful tool to have because it converts your 1/4 inch unbalanced to balanced XLR. But here's the deal. A lot of the times, a regular DI box like this one, where it just has a standard transformer, a lot of the time, your tone will actually be degraded because of the quality of components inside these DI boxes. And they are not designed specifically for modelers, but they are designed to take an unbalanced 1/4 inch signal and convert it to XLR so it can go into the mixer, out to the PA, into your recording, for example. But after using this guy over here, my mind has completely been blown away and transformed by what a DI can do and what it is designed to be. These guys are more than just DIs. And let me demonstrate a sound sample of what I mean by how a DI can affect the sound of your modeler when being plugged in from 1/4 inch to XLR. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a comparison of these 3 boxes plugged into my Line 6 HX Stomp, and I'm gonna change them in real time, play the exact same thing, and you can just hear how much of a difference that these boxes make to the sound, the output, the clarity of your modeler. Alright, so this is the experiment I'm gonna do. In real time, I'm going to be showing my Logic session, and I'm not going to be changing anything in post-production. I'm not going to be adding any different EQs or any volume boosts here and there. And I'm going to show you guys the true 0 dB output rating that the Daiso Plus gives you. And then I'm going to switch over to the Maid and show you the same thing. Now, when we switch over to these radial DIs, I'm running 2 just so I can run in stereo. I want you guys to not only see the difference with the output, but I also want you guys to listen to the difference in the quality of sound that when switching from either the Daiso Plus or something like the Maid, going into something like this, you can really hear the difference of what a high quality DI box line isolator can do for you and your modeler, whether you're running the Stomp or the Iridium or the ACS1 or the UAD Ruby, Dream and Woodrow. Yeah, these guys will be your best friends to have for whatever modeler that you run. Alright, starting off with the Daiso Plus. Alright, now moving to the Maid. Alright, now let's switch over to the Radial Pro DI passive boxes. Alright, here we go. Alright, first thing that you notice is that now it is super quiet. What these guys are doing is that they are not boosting your output, but what it is they put out what you put in. So similar to the way that you plug your stomp straight into like your audio interface or into a preamp without using a DI box. What happens is these guys degrade your signal because of the components of parts inside of them. So not only do you lose output, but you also lose a lot of clarity. But even if you run your modeler into the Maid or the Daiso Plus, you will always get a better sound quality result running into these guys, because not only do you get a more stronger signal, but you get a lot of clarity retained because of the Jensen transformer in the Daiso Plus and also the op-amp circuit that is inside the Maid. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how much you have to push your modeler when you run into these things just to get the desired output that you want. Similar to what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the output of the stomp just so I can match it to the level of the Maid and the Daiso Plus. Alright, there we go. So if you are running a pedal board and you want something as compact like the Maid, where it gives you such amazing clarity, definition, and retention of output in your pedal board, or if you want something to fit under your small mini pedal board and you're running a modeler like the Stomp, Iridium ACS1, UAD stuff, having the Maid in your rig is such a crucial thing to have, and I highly recommend it to anyone who is looking for an active DI box to pair with their modeler in a smaller rig, or if you just want something nice and compact and maybe you don't want all the features in the Daiso Plus, or you don't have the space for a Daiso Plus, this guy is the way to go. So, the Slow Gear Electronics Maid. Wow, what a fantastic little and light unit. If you're someone with a modeler and you're using a small pedal board, or if you're just looking for a smaller active DI box isolator for your modelers, this is definitely the way to go. And if you're a fan of the Daiso Plus, you love the sound quality of the Daiso Plus, this right here is your best bet to go. And I absolutely adore this thing. I am going to be using this quite a lot, and I am floored by the quality and how easy it is to use. So well done, Charlie and team, everyone at Slow Gear Electronics. Anyways, that is the end of my video. I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and for checking out my channel. If you like the sounds that I made on my Line 6 HX Stomp, I create a whole array of high quality Line 6 Helix and HX Stomp presets which are available on multitracks.com. And if you want to see more of the music that I do and other stuff that I get up to, head out to my website on www.jemmuel.music.com. Until then, I'll see you guys later, and you guys have an amazing day. Peace out.